Hi children, this is Mrs. Girija, Department of Mathematics. This session is for class 7, subject Mathematics, topic Conversions of Metric Measures. Learning Outcomes. After completing this session, the students will be able to convert a larger unit to a smaller unit of mass and also convert a smaller unit to a larger unit of mass. Students, we have already discussed about metric prefix in the last session. Okay, let us recall it. First one is kilo, next one is hecto, third one is deca, and the fourth one will be the base unit. Today we are going to discuss about the unit of mass. I will add the base unit later. Then the next two base unit is deci, next one is centi, and the final one is milli. Now the unit of mass, the base unit of mass is gram. Shortly it can be written as G. Now I am going to add gram to every prefix here. If you add gram to the first one, it is kilogram and it can be shortly written as kg. If you add here, it is hectogram, it can be shortly written as hg. It is decagram, it can be shortly written as dag. With the deci, if you add it, it is decigram, can be shortly written as dg. What is the difference between decagram and decigram? There is A is added in between D and G for decagram, but for decigram it is dg. You must keep it in mind. Then next centigram, it can be written as cg, and milligram it is mg. And you know that if we want to convert from larger unit to smaller unit, we must multiply by 10. Okay, whenever you are converting from the larger unit to smaller unit, we have to multiply by 10. If we want to convert from smaller unit to larger unit, we have to divide by 10 for each step. That is very important. For each step, we have to multiply by 10 if you want to convert from larger unit to smaller unit. Okay, let us do some sums. Convert the following to grams. The first question is 4.673 kilogram, shortly written as kg. Here we have to convert this 4.673 kg to grams. Before that, you must know how many steps we are moving from kilogram to gram and also which is greater. Kg is a greatest unit. Then from kg, how many steps we have to move to gram? First step, from kg we reach hectogram. On the second step we reach decagram. Third step only we reach gram. Okay, so we have to multiply by 10 into 10 into 10, 3 tens. Therefore, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. Now you have to multiply this 1000 with 4.673. On multiplying 1000, the units changes to gram. Therefore, we get the answer 4673 grams. 4.673 kilogram is equal to 4673 gram. The second question. 0.005 Hg. Hg is a hectogram. Solution. To convert hectogram to gram, how many steps we have to move from hectogram to gram in the chart? We have to move 2 steps. So, we have to multiply by 10 into 10. Therefore, 1 hectogram is equal to 100 gram. We have to multiply by 100 to convert hectogram into gram. Therefore, 0.005 into 100 gram is equal to 0.500 gram. If there is 0 after the decimal number to the right side of the decimal number, and if any number does not continue that 0, we can neglect it. Therefore, the answer is 0.5 gram. And the solution for 0.005 hectogram is 0.5 gram. One tin of beans weighs 0.230 kg. What will be the weight of 4 such tins in grams? Solution. First of all, we have to write what they have given. They have given weight of a tin, and they asked us to find for 4 tin, and also we have to convert kilogram to gram. Weight of a tin equal to 0.230 kg. Weight of 4 tin, we have to multiply with the 4. On multiplying 0.230 into 4, we get 0.920 kg. Now we have to convert it to grams. You know very well that 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. Here, on multiplying with 1000, kg converted to gram. On multiplying 0.92 into 1000, we get 920 grams. The weight of 4 tin beans equal to 920 grams. Convert as indicated in the bracket. Question is 4 kg 325 gram G. In the bracket they have given G. G is gram. In the question they asked us to convert the given quotient to gram. So 4 kg. Kg is kilogram. So we have to convert 4 kg to gram, and 325 is already in gram. So we no need to convert it. We have to just convert 4 kg to gram first, and then you have to add with the 325 gram. A solution. You know 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So on substituting this 1000 gram in 4 kg, we get 4 into 1000 gram plus 325 gram. 4000 gram plus 325 gram. And adding these two, get 4325 gram. Therefore, the answer for 4 kg 325 gram is 4325 gram. Convert each as indicated in the brackets. First question is 1246 Cg in the bracket G. Here Cg is centigram and G is gram. We have to convert Cg to G. Cg is a smaller unit and G is a larger unit than Cg. Therefore, to convert from smaller unit to larger unit, you know very well that we have to divide by 10 for each step, as I indicated in the chart. Now, from Cg to G, we have to move 2 steps. Therefore, we have to divide by 100 the given number to convert Cg to G. 1 Cg equal to 1 by 100 G. The question is 1246 Cg. To convert into gram, we have to divide it by 100. Therefore, we get 12.46 gram. Therefore, the answer is 12.46 gram. Second question. 500 dg, the bracket Hg. We have to convert dg to Hg. What is dg? Decigram. What is Hg? Hectogram. Here which one is greater unit? Hg is a greater unit. We have to convert dg to Hg. So according to the chart I showed you, how many steps we have to move from dg to Hg? From dg to gram 1 step, from gram to decagram 2 steps, decagram to hectogram 3 steps. So we have to divide by 1000 to convert to Hg. 1 dg equal to 1 by 1000 Hg. Now 500 dg equal to 500 divided by 1000 Hg. On dividing by 1000, we get 0.500 Hg. As I told you above, to neglect these zeros after decimal number, we get the answer 0.5 Hg. Convert the following into kilogram. The question is 3.630 Hg. This number should be converted to kilogram. So from hectogram to kilogram, how many steps we have to move? Only one step. We have to move above. Therefore, we are moving from smaller unit to larger unit. So we have to divide it by 10. Solution: 1 Hg equal to 1 by 10 kg. You have to divide the given number by 10. 3.630 divided by 10. By dividing 10, we convert Hg to kg. Therefore, the answer is 0.363 kg. 3.630 Hg is equal to 0.363 kg. An 80 gram ornamental gold chain contains 40% gold. What is the amount of gold required by the goldsmith to make 30 such chains? Express your answer in kilograms. In this question, they have given 40% of gold is used to make 80 gram of gold chain. And they asked us to find amount of gold will be used to make 30 such chains. And also we have to convert the answer to kilograms. The solution. First, percentage of gold in 80 gram ornament is 40%. They have given in percentage. First of all, we have to convert it into gram. How many gram they have used for a chain? That means to make a chain. of 80 gram. Amount of gold in 80 gram of an ornamental gold chain equal to 40% of 80 gram. Here we have to find amount of gram used in 80 gram of chain. So you have to convert 40% to 40 by 100 into 80 gram. On cancelling zeros, there are 2 zeros in the denominator. You have to cancel the 2 zeros with 2 zeros in the numerator. Therefore, the remaining number is 4 into 8. The answer is 32 gram. Now we have found number of grams used in 80 gram of an ornamental gold chain. They asked us to find for 30 chains. So we have to multiply with 30. Amount of gold required for 30 gold chain equal to 30 into 32 gram. The answer is 960 gram. And also they asked us to convert it into kilogram. Therefore, we have to convert 960 gram to kilogram. To convert, you know very well that kilogram is the larger unit, gram is the smaller unit. So, we have to divide it by 1000. 960 divided by 1000, we have converted it into kilogram. On dividing, we get 0.96 kilogram. Therefore, amount of gold required equal to 0.96 kilogram. Thank you, children.